how do you see us looking for opportunities to bring more people into downtown to further help our businesses thrive, to further continue that cycle of improving job opportunities and opportunities for the citizens?
Yeah, well, that's one reason that, I often say that leadership and representation matter, because you have to be in the position and in the space to have those kind of conversations. And one thing that I've noticed over the years, particularly having worked for 2 state reps, is that, you're often sitting in meetings and there's no one there from the city of Ypsilanti. So things are being discussed, ideas are being shared, plans are being put in place that impact us, but we're not there to have that conversation and to say, the city of Ypsi brings this to the table, or the city of Ypsi could use this. And that's one of the things I hope to do as mayor, to actually be in the right space with the right people to have those kind of conversations. But when you talk about bringing more people downtown, I had a comment the other night from someone that said they were in Depot Town and felt like they were in New York City because Linda French was out there directing traffic and it was so busy. But the downtown business owners have said to me, we want to be busy too. And they feel that they are not getting the support needed to really flourish like that. And so I kind of go back to that initial conversation, which says that we have to have a real conversation with our business owners downtown and to together figure it out what it is we need to be doing differently to help them succeed and to help them flourish. And if that's parking and we need to talk about a parking garage, then let's do that. If it is about resources in terms of getting foot traffic downtown, we have to make it convenient for people. So one of the things we proposed years ago was to make parking free, and it is free here on Michigan Ave for a couple hours, but we need to possibly look at making parking free so that people can park in some of the other lots where they can feel comfortable enough to walk over to Michigan Ave and shop in the businesses, talk to the business owners without feeling the threat of, I got to get back in a minute because I'm going to have a ticket.
If you look at Ann Arbor, there's actually parking that's paid for, but the meters are higher technology.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you see a future like that for Ypsilanti?
Yeah, we've talked about that when I sat on council. You have to have resources to do that. The thing is, if that's a priority, then again, it goes back to the budget. Then you align that with the priority. So you designate whatever dollars it takes to do that. I think that citizens would appreciate it, but at the same time, I think that people are more concerned about having a space, not whether or not they're paying for that space. I think people want access to a space. One of the concerns downtown was, when new businesses come, how does that impact parking? Because how many people are going to visit their store, their shop, or have a meeting is a concern. I know Spark East, if you host a meeting at Spark East, the first thing you think about is, where am I going to tell people to park? So I don't think it's a matter of having new technology in terms of parking, but I do think it's a matter of having the space to park and designated, space to park. But yeah, when it comes to technology, you just have to pay for what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.